Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Monday, May 13th recap. Willow confesses Jason's secret to Drew, Nina and Carly's truce. General Hospital GH spoilers recap for Monday, May 13th. Reveals that Gregory Harrison turned down Tracy Quartermain's Jane Elliott dinner invitation and pushed her to attend the Coney Island rehearsal dinner. Gregory wanted Tracy to report back so he'd know what to expect at the ceremony, and he needed her to prepare in case she had to be the backup officiant. Although Tracy insisted Gregory would be fine and preside over the wedding as planned, she caved on going to Coney Island. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos Chad Duell found Sasha Gilmore Sophia Matson at the Quartermain mansion, where she confirmed working as the family cook was the job she wanted. However, Sasha suddenly feared her presence might make Michael and Willow Corinthos Caitlin McMullen uncomfortable. Although Sasha brought up her history with Michael and her past mistakes, Michael insisted everyone loved having her there. After Cody Bell Josh Kelly appeared, Michael quickly picked up on Cody and Sasha's chemistry. That led to Michael privately quizzing Cody about his intentions with Sasha and pushing him to be good to her. Cody promised to be as good to Sasha as she'd let him. Once Michael took off, Cody reconvened with Sasha and told her about Michael's protective lecture. Sasha pointed out that Cody was already good to her and didn't need Michael's speech. At the gallery, Stella Henry Verney Watson chatted with Trina Robinson to be in a alley and helped her fill some envelopes related to work. Trina appreciated Stella offering support and trying to help her move on with her life, but she was still struggling to find closure when it came to Spencer Cassidy Nicholas Alexander Chavez. When Jordan Ashford Tanisha Harper arrived with updates on Heather Weber's Allie Mills case and the cobalt poisoning developments, Trina was horrified over Laura Collins' Jeannie Francis fighting to help her. Although Jordan defended Laura a bit, Trina was upset over the possibility of Heather going free and ranted about all the pain Heather had caused. Next on Monday's GH episode, Drew Cameron Matheson told a nervous Nina Reeves Cynthia Watrous to stick to the plan just before Willow walked in. Willow wondered what Nina was doing there, so Drew pretended they were just wrapping up a Crimson-related discussion. Since Nina was already there, Drew suggested her expertise would be useful as Willow practiced her first PSA for the new Tomorrow Institute. Willow seemed a bit hesitant, but she eventually agreed to let Nina watch and weigh in. Once Willow did her first attempt, it was professional and nice enough. That said, it was a little stiff, so Nina suggested she should show everyone how it was possible to thrive after overcoming what she'd been through. Willow realized Nina meant maybe she should try smiling and was grateful for the advice. Nina expressed confidence in Willow before taking off. After Willow did a few more takes, she told Drew that Nina's guidance made a difference. When Drew hinted about Nina helping out more, Willow suspected they planned this from the beginning. Drew acknowledged that he'd like to see Willow and Nina patch things up, but Willow remained worried about getting disappointed again. After Drew suggested that maybe Nina had learned her lesson, he hinted that she deserved a chance to prove it. That said, Drew knew things were more complicated and personal on Willow's end, so he apologized for the setup, though he did believe Nina's advice could be valuable from a business standpoint. Willow ultimately admitted she'd been keeping something from Drew as well and came clean about how she helped Jason Morgan Steve Burton when he was at the boathouse. Although Drew wasn't happy about Jason putting Willow and Michael in that situation, he understood why Willow provided medical attention and suggested that's just the kind of person she was. Once Anna Devane Finola Hughes cornered Carly Spencer Laura Wright at the Metro Court, she demanded answers about Carly's visit with Jack Brennan Charles Missour. Carly eventually confessed to eavesdropping on Jason's discussion with John Jagger Cates and pumping Brennan for information. Anna was livid over Carly tipping Brennan off to John's FBI investigation and tried to remind a skeptical Carly of how dangerous Brennan was. Although Anna warned Carly to stay away from Brennan, she made a phone call to set up another ride to Pentonville once she was alone. Nina overheard and took a jab about it being good that Carly still kept in touch with her prison friends. However, Nina apologized for the insult and admitted Carly was right since she offered a prediction that Sonny would leave her eventually. Sonny indeed did, so Nina hinted about trying to make amends with Carly. Carly acted like things were falling back into place in their lives and suggested they could move forward by not looking back. Back with Anna, she showed up at Jason's office hoping to give him news on her conversation with Carly, but the place was empty. General Hospital spoilers say Jason and Anna will put their heads together on a new scheme soon, so stay tuned. Monday's episode of General Hospital opened with a scene that had viewers on the edge of their seats. In the bustling atmosphere of General Hospital, the tension was palpable as Willow Tate struggled with the weight of a monumental secret she had been harboring. The day promised to be one of revelations and uneasy alliances, starting with Willow's unexpected confession and the brewing truce between longtime adversaries Nina Reeves and Carly Corinthos. Willow was pacing nervously in the hospital corridor, her mind racing with the secret she knew could change everything. She had stumbled upon some critical information about Jason Morgan, the man everyone believed to be dead. Torn between loyalty and the need for the truth to come out, Willow knew she had to make a decision. Drew Kane, Jason's twin brother, was in the chapel, seeking solace and answers. Willow found him there, his face etched with the weight of his own troubles. Summoning her courage, Willow approached Drew, her heart pounding. "Drew, I need to talk to you," she said, her voice trembling. Drew looked up, surprised by the urgency in her tone. "What is it, Willow?" he asked, standing to face her. Willow took a deep breath. "I know something about Jason," she began, watching Drew's eyes widen in shock and confusion. "He's alive." The silence that followed was heavy. Drew's mind raced as he tried to process her words. "What do you mean he's alive? We all saw the explosion," he said, struggling to comprehend. Willow explained how she had overheard a conversation between two hospital staff members who were discussing Jason's supposed death and the mysterious circumstances surrounding it. "I think there's a cover-up," she whispered, her voice barely audible. Drew's expression hardened with determination. "We need to find out the truth," he declared. "Jason deserves that much." Meanwhile, in the hospital's cafeteria, an unexpected meeting was taking place. Nina Reeves and Carly Corinthos sat across from each other, their faces marked by years of rivalry and conflict. The air between them crackled with unresolved tension. Nina had reached out to Carly, suggesting they meet to discuss a potential truce. Carly, skeptical but curious, had agreed, knowing they had more to gain by finding common ground than continuing their feud. Nina sighed, taking a moment to gather her thoughts. "Carly, we've both lost so much. I'm tired of fighting. It's exhausting, and it's not helping anyone. Especially not our families." Carly studied Nina's face, searching for any signs of deceit. "What do you propose?" she finally asked. Nina leaned forward, her eyes sincere. "A truce. We don't have to be friends, but we need to stop tearing each other apart. For the sake of our children, if nothing else." Carly considered Nina's words, the pain of their past clashes still fresh in her mind. "All right," she said slowly. "A truce. But let us be clear, Nina. This is for our families. If you cross me again..." Nina raised a hand, stopping her. "I understand, Carly. Let us just try to move forward." The two women sat in silence for a moment, the weight of their decision sinking in. This truce was fragile, built on years of mistrust, but it was a start. As the day progressed, the impact of Willow's confession began to ripple through General Hospital. Drew, determined to uncover the truth about his brother, started his own investigation. He enlisted the help of Curtis Ashford, a seasoned private investigator and friend, to delve into the mysterious circumstances surrounding Jason's supposed death. Curtis agreed to help, intrigued by the possibility that Jason might still be alive. "We'll need to be careful," he warned Drew. "Whoever's behind this won't want us poking around." Meanwhile, Willow's confession had reached Michael Corinthos, Jason's nephew. Michael confronted Willow, his emotions in turmoil. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" he demanded. Willow looked at him, her eyes filled with regret. "I didn't know how, Michael. I was scared. But you needed to know." Michael's anger softened as he saw the genuine remorse in Willow's eyes. "We'll get to the bottom of this," he promised, taking her hand. Together. Back in the cafeteria, the tentative truce between Nina and Carly began to show signs of progress. They discussed plans for future family gatherings, careful to avoid any sensitive topics that could reignite old tensions. For the first time in years, there was a glimmer of hope that they could coexist peacefully. Just when it seemed the day couldn't get any more dramatic, an unexpected visitor arrived at General Hospital. A figure shrouded in mystery, wearing a long coat and a hat pulled low over their face, entered the hospital. The person moved with purpose, heading straight for the hospital's administrative office. Monica Quartermain, the hospital's chief of staff and Jason's mother, was in her office when the stranger knocked. "Come in," she called, not looking up from her paperwork. The stranger entered, closing the door behind them. Monica finally looked up, her eyes widening in shock. "You?" The episode ended with Monica's stunned expression, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating the next installment to find out who the mysterious visitor was and how their presence would impact the unfolding drama. Monday's episode of General Hospital was a roller coaster of emotions and revelations. Willow's confession to Drew about Jason's potential survival set off a chain of events that promised to shake Port Charles to its core. Meanwhile, the fragile truce between Nina and Carly offered a glimmer of hope for a more peaceful future, though it remained to be seen whether they could truly put their past behind them. As secrets were uncovered and alliances formed, one thing was certain: life in Port Charles would never be the same. The residents of General Hospital faced uncertain futures, but with each other, they hoped to find the strength to overcome whatever challenges lay ahead.